Chapter 217 Like it. When little Lei went to look for the butler's room, he had roughly studied the layout of the estate. He just had to put in a little more effort to find the treasure vault. The treasure vault was in a secret underground chamber in Susie's bedroom. The chamber was like a small palace. There were all kinds of mechanisms and traps outside, and the interior was impenetrable. It was a concealed place that ordinary people would find difficult to find. Even if they found it, it would be tricky to enter, let alone obtain the treasures inside. However, these mechanisms, traps, and iron walls were useless to little Lei. He used a spell from outside, and in the blink of an eye, he was inside the vault, standing in between countless gold, silver, and treasures. Xue Fanxin had long seen such a heaven-defying ability from little Lei, so she was not shocked at all. Her attention was all attracted by the gold and silver treasures in the treasure vault. Wow, there are so many treasures. The vault was filled with precious items. Even if gold and silver, they were rare resources and not just regular gold and silver. Apart from that, there were quite a few divine weapons, crystals, and rare spirit herbs. There were even cultivation technique manuals. Such a huge treasure trove was probably comparable to the treasury of the Heavenly Saints Empire. Wow! Wow! Wow, I didn't expect the Prime Minister's estate to be so rich. I really didn't expect it. There are green crystals here too, and there are quite a few. Xue Fanxin scanned the things in the vault and took whatever she saw, putting them all into her space. Jiushang looked on indifferently. He was not interested in those treasures at all. Instead, he was captivated by Xue Fanxin, that money grubber. He had seen many people who loved money and never fancied them. However, he liked little Xiner. Little Lei was already used to Xue Fanxin's greedy nature. He found a suitable place to sit in boredom. Crossing his legs, he asked lazily, "You obtained so many treasures this time. Shouldn't you treat us to a feast?" "What treasures? They were all trash." Xue Fanxin was feeling over the moon. She had taken so many treasures that her hands got weak. When she was happy, she would naturally agree to anything. All right, I'll treat you to a feast when we return." Hearing Xue Fanxin agree so readily, little Lei was thrilled. He sat up straight and asked seriously, "Girl, you really want to treat me to a feast? I want to eat roasted rabbit meat." Yesterday, he had begged her to roast a rabbit for him. Since she had agreed so readily today, how could he not be excited? All right. I'll roast whatever you want. You said it. Remember to keep your word. I, Xue Fanxin, have always kept my word. She chatted with little Lei while throwing the treasures into her space. At this moment, an exquisite wooden box attracted her attention. Something packed in such an exquisite box must be very valuable, right? Xue Fanxin was a little curious about the box's contents, so she opened it and found a sheepskin scroll inside. There were some drawings on it, and it looked like a treasure map. Just a treasure map, how boring. She was not interested in the treasure map. She had never been interested in treasures that could only be found after exhausting herself and even risking her life. However, even if she was not interested, she did not mind keeping it. Xue Fanxin placed the treasure map back in the wooden box. Right then, she suddenly recalled that the little white tiger had given her a leather scroll back in the Spirit Origin mountain range. However, the words on it were too profound, and she did not understand them. She wondered if Jiu could grasp its contents. Jiu, I have a leather scroll here. Can you understand the words on it? Xue Fanxin showed Jiushang the leather scroll that the little white tiger had given her back then. Jiushang took the scroll over. At first, he only glanced at it casually. Upon a careful look, he got shocked and asked anxiously, "When did you obtain this scroll?"